Good morning, fifth graders.
Good morning,
I'm Mrs. Ulbrich, one of the counselors, and this is my friend,
Mrs. Esparza.
and she's another counselor. And we are so excited to talk to you today about Fiesta. It's Fiesta, isn't it?
Oh yeah, where's mine? Here it
Here's
is.
your beads.
Oh good, let me
It's
put this
Fiesta.
on. Yay!
Yay.
I'll put this on too. This is cool.
Yes.
Oh wait, we're supposed to be talking about Fiesta?
I think they want us to talk about scheduling for next year.
Oh, you mean course selection?
Yes.
Okay, well we can talk about that too, and then we
Okay.
can talk about Fiesta.
Yay!
All right, let's do that. Okay, so what you guys want to know is everything about Smithson Valley Middle School and how to pick your classes. You've never had to do that before, have you? You've never had to do that.
No.
This is the first time.
It's the first time you start to become independent.
That's right.
Yes.
Growing up.
Growing up.
So we're going to show you how to fill out this course selection form for Smithson Valley Middle School students. And if you'll notice up at the top left corner, you'll see fifth grade campus. You see, we have several elementary campuses that come into our school. So we really need you to, is that 1, 2, 3, 4?
Four
Okay.
campuses.
And sometimes 5.
But I bet yours is the best.
Oh, okay, it probably
The one
is.
that, yeah, y'all are the best
That's
out of all
right.
of them.
Yes, yes, it
Mhm.
is. So you want to write the name of your campus up here. If it's Bill Brown, you can put BBES. If it's,
Indian Springs.
you can put
IS.
IS,
If it's Johnson Ranch.
JRES,
And Specht Elementary.
SES. And sometimes some kids come to us from Timberwood Park, not very many, but sometimes they do. And so that would be TPES. And down here you'd put COMAP. So let's talk about,
The first group that we're going to talk about that you're going to have to make a choice about will be 2 out of your 4 core classes. All right? And you're going to choose whether or not you want to be in a regular or a pre-AP class below. And we're going to talk a little bit more about the pre-AP stuff a little bit later. So if you look across, you see you have the regular English Language Arts. These are the 2 classes you can take that are pre-AP. English Language Arts, which, you know, like reading and writing, and then mathematics. So if you decide in your family, and we would really like for you to involve your current teacher in this decision about whether or not you should be in a regular.
you like my glasses?
Very nice,
Oh, thank
very
you.
nice,
Thank
very
you.
nice. Do
Mhm.
they help you see better?
I do see
I-
so much better.
I can tell.
I
can tell.
do. I do.
So you're going to pick with your teacher, your parent, and yourself can discuss whether you want to be in one of the regulars or if you want to choose a pre-AP English Language Arts or a pre-AP Mathematics. So it's going to be a check here or a check here. It's going to be a check here or a check here after discussion, and you know you maybe look at your previous star scores, things like that.
Wait, do I have to be really smart to do pre-AP ELA and pre-AP math?
That would help a little bit, but that's not the only criteria.
Do I have to be just a good hard worker?
You have to be a good hard worker, and you have to love the subject. If you're like, I don't like math, it's so hard, I've never been good at math, pre-AP might be a little bit more difficult for you because your heart's not in it.
Oh,
So
so if I
that's-
don't like math, if I hate it, I shouldn't take pre-AP math?
That's a decision I think everybody needs to make. Your family, your teacher, and depending on how you've been doing this year. You may not like it, but you do real well in it. So,
Oh,
just-
so if I make straight A's in math,
mhm.
then maybe I should talk to my parents and my teacher about taking pre-AP math.
Excellent. Excellent.
Okay, I can do that.
Excellent.
Well, what if I make straight A's in English Language Arts too?
Same thing.
Even if I don't like it, I should talk to my parents
Talk to your
about it.
parents.
Because maybe I should be in pre-AP
That's
ELA.
right. That's right.
Okay, I
That's
can do
right.
that.
Yes. Talk
Yeah, I
to your
mean, me?
parents.
No, okay, all right, sure. Okay. All right, next, what do? We talk about, see, all 6th graders have to take English, math, science, and social studies. Always. All seventh graders, all eighth graders, all ninth graders, all 10th, 11th, 12th, they always have to take English, math, science, and history. And in science and history, well, in sixth grade, we call it social studies. We don't call it history yet. But everybody takes the same classes. You don't have to make any choices about regular or pre-AP. However, we have a class that all students have to take called Technology Applications, and we call it Tech App for short.
Tech App.
And Youth Leadership.
Youth leadership. Be a leader.
That's right. Teaching kids how to be leaders in their community. And these classes are semester classes. So when you get to secondary, to middle school, you take semester classes and you take year classes. English, math, history, and social studies are year-long classes. Technology applications and youth leadership are semester classes. That means they only last 3 6-week periods or half a year. So
Before Christmas, after Christmas.
That's right. That's
Before
right.
Christmas,
and
after.
after Christmas. So you'll be taking that. And technology applications is just learning about the computer and how to use it. And youth leadership is learning how to be a leader and transitioning into middle school. Wow, those are
Perfect.
cool glasses.
Aren't they? I'm
The-
getting ready for March. Irish.
Oh, I thought maybe you were looking
Shamrocks.
like a leader.
I'm a youth leader.
Oh, okay.
I'm a youth leader.
Good, good, good.
I took Mr. Darty's youth leadership class.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yes, I did.
What'd you learn?
I learned how to be a leader.
Oh, good.
I am.
What is a leader?
A leader is someone
Who
that
leads?
makes good decisions and helps others and takes charge in the right way and positive role models.
Okay.
That's just part of it. There's so much more to it.
Okay. Okay, that sounds pretty good. I like it.
Okay, are we
Okay.
going on? Moving
Yes,
on.
moving on.
Moving on. Time to get serious.
That's right. Now we get to choose physical activity.
All right. Your choices will be either PE, which it says non-athletics. That's where you just do regular PE activities, you know, just
Like play.
enjoy,
play.
have fun doing PE, moving around. Bark, bark. My Snoopy.
I know. He's so cute.
And then you also have pre-athletics. These are for the students who are really considering being in a sport in middle school. Football, basketball, volleyball, track. What else is there? Cross country. What else? Softball, baseball, soccer. So if you're interested in doing those, you would join pre-athletics. Pre-athletics, you will dress out for pre-athletics. You will order some clothes, some shorts and shirts at the beginning during registration in August, and you will dress out every day for pre-athletics. As of now, PE, regular PE class, this one right here does not dress out. You just wear whatever you wear to school and maybe bring a pair of tennis shoes in your backpack every day or something like that. But this one you do dress out. So for that's pre-athletics. The third choice, very popular choice, is dance.
Ooh,
Yes,
dance.
yes.
La la, la la.
They learn all these different types of dance. God, what else? I mean, they just dance and dance and dance and dance.
They do. Mm-hmm.
It's a good class.
It
And
is a good class.
and we
But
do.
they're all good classes.
Yes, they are. Yes, they
Yeah,
are.
They're all very good classes.
Yes. And, you know, what we want you to do for this one is it says in the directions to please rank in order of preference. So if you're for sure you want dance first, then you're going to put a number 1 here. And if by some chance, which it does happen, I hate to say it, it does happen that we don't have enough room for every single student to be in dance because we
That's
have it
right.
for 7th graders and 8th graders. So if by some chance you don't get into the dance class, then put a number 2 to what you want next. Would it be pre-athletics or would it be PE? So you'll decide. So you'll put 1 for dance, maybe 2 for pre-athletics, and then 3 for regular PE.
Or the other way
Or
around.
the other way around. You can go 1, 2, and dance is third, you know, whatever you want. Please put them in ranking order for what you're interested in.
Wait, do you have to have previous dance experience to be in that dance class?
No. No.
Okay,
If
so
you
anybody
if
can
all
try.
you know how to do is the whip whip nay nay, that's fine. She'll
What's
teach.
that?
Oh, you know how to do the whip whip nay nay.
No, I know how to do the hula hoop.
Nay nay. I don't even know how to do it, but it's pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Do they teach you that in the dance class?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Is it about ballet?
Yes, they'll do some ballet. They do some tap. They
Oh.
do some jazz. They do
Okay.
modern. They do
Nice.
all kinds of stuff.
And can boys and girls be in that
Perfect
class?
question. Boys, yes, yes. We have had some boys in there before.
So it's open to boys and girls.
Boys and girls.
Perfect.
Yes,
Perfect.
yes.
All right. Well, moving right along, let's go to the class you get to choose. You need to take a fine arts in middle school. And you've got several choices here. You've got band, theater arts, you've got art, you've got orchestra, and you have choir. So we would like you to rank these also, with one being nice hair. I like that. I want one.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so number one has to be the one you want the most. So if the one you want the most is band, then you'll put a 1 here. And then if we can't get you in a band for whatever reason, then you want to put number 2. Maybe number 2 is theater arts. And then 3, and then 4, and 5. You rank them in the order of the one that you want the most. Oops, did I take off the E? Yeah. Okay. So just understand that we can't always get you in the number 1 choice. No matter how much you want it, we just can't always do that because we're limited by size and teachers and so many things. So you do your job and tell us by ranking them. Because if you don't rank, then we guess. And if you just put number 1, you want art, and you don't tell us what your second choice is, then we're going to guess that your second choice is probably going to be band or maybe choir
or theater.
And it might not really be, but if you don't tell us, we have to guess. So do us a favor and yourself a favor and rank your choices.
And we understand, like we talked about with dance, we do understand that, some of y'all have been in art and you're just the best drawers of your whole campus and the best artists. And we know how important it is. But you have to remember again, you're going up against 3 other schools and they have good artists and they have good singers and they have great percussion players and band.
And we don't take that into consideration at all. We don't ask you, hey, how well do you do in art? And choose kids based on that. It's just random. It's just
spinning the wheel.
Gets in. And we don't say, let's get this one in and that one, not that one. We don't do that. And so if you don't get into art, just remember you can always try again the year after that, and the year after that, and the year after that, all the way up to high school. It's you'll have many opportunities to take classes. Might be your first disappointment, but well,
right.
We just have to move on.
But we know that whatever class you do get in, if you did want art or theater arts and you didn't get in, we can pretty much guarantee you're going to love whatever class we put you in.
Yes, you will, because we've got fabulous teachers.
It's incredible. It's just incredible.
Now, if you do decide band or orchestra, you need to understand that you have to meet with the band directors before registration.
Do they go to their schools?
Yes,
and
they
visit?
do.
That's
They do.
great.
They meet with them and they talk to them, and then they try you out for different instruments. It's pretty cool. And then you get to be part of the Great Mustang Band. Yeah. So let's see. Moving right along, then we've also got orchestra. We've got a great orchestra. We've all the way up to level 3 next year.
That's right.
So
some kids that have been in this will be their 3rd year.
That's right.
And they're good.
They're
real
very good. Yes. So let's move on to the next part about GT students.
Okay. Now what we're going to talk about now is our critical thinking class for GT, gifted and talented. But first, do you know a place where I can go get a haircut in Bulverde Spring Branch?
I can cut your hair for you.
Can you?
I got scissors.
For free?
Yeah, I'll do it for free. I'll
Yes.
cut it all off for you.
Oh, okay.
I'll leave one.
Okay.
I'll leave one strand. Don't worry.
Okay.
You'll look really cute.
Okay.
All right.
Awesome. All right. So our GT critical thinking class is a class that will replace, if you're already in, let me try this again. If you're already in a GT, Comal ISG,
You mean Kamala ISD?
Comal ISD, GT, gifted and talented.
That rhymes.
Yeah, I know, right?
GT?
GT?
And what was the other part?
I don't remember.
I forgot.
If you're already in GT, then we will automatically place you in our
it reminds
critical.
with Kamala ISD
Right.
and GT. That rhymes.
Right.
That's right.
We will place you automatically in our critical thinking class.
But then, what about the other classes?
What other ones?
Like What do I
The
have
tech
to
app?
drop?
Oh, you'll have to drop. Remember when Mrs. Sparza talked about the class that's before Christmas and the one after?
Yeah.
Tech app
Yeah.
and youth leadership?
Yeah.
Then we will take those away from you, and then you will be in the GT class all year long. That's if
Oh.
you're already identified as GT. So what if if you're not already identified GT, but maybe you want to try to be in the GT class?
Oh.
What we'll do is we will test you. We have a person from central office that comes, and if your parents sign a release form saying that they want to test you, then we'll test you probably in early September, mid-September, and to see if you can qualify for our GT class. And then if you do qualify and you pass the tests, then we'll take you out of Tech App Youth Leadership in September and put you in GT. If you are watching us from the World Wide Web in another city or state or country, then what we will do is we will need records. If you were already in GT, we'll need your records from your previous GT, from your previous GT qualifications. We'll need a copy of that. If you've never been in GT, then again, we'll test you when you get here.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
What else? What else? What else? What else? Anything on GT?
Well, just
What
that
else?
if
Ask me a question. Ask me anything.
Well, I think if I want to get tested by GT, I should just talk to my counselor.
Yes.
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 If I'm at an elementary school and I'm thinking, oh, I want to get tested, I'll just talk to my counselor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And if I'm a new student coming in from another school district, I'll just talk to you.
Talk to me.
Yes.
Talk to me. Or
I'll
her.
find Miss Albrecht.
Or her.
I'll say
Or her.
Miss Albrecht.
I'll say Mrs. Sparta.
Okay. But you can talk to one of us.
Yes.
And then we'll help you get the paperwork so you can get started.
Okay.
Okay? All right. So now we're coming up to the end. And we want you to understand the following, that by choosing electives and signing this form, you are committed to staying in the chosen electives for the duration of the course. And what does that mean?
That means once you get in, we want you to stay. Okay? You make a commitment.
What's that?
A
Is that like
commitment,
a promise?
a promise. A promise that you're going to stay in that class.
Even if
for
I
the
don't
year.
like it?
Yeah, there's a lot of things we have to do in our world that we don't really like,
Oh,
you know.
okay. So if I choose art and then I don't like it and I want to get out?
Can you wait till the end of the year? That's what we need you to try your best to try and stay for the year.
Does that mean, wait, but commitment and promise means that I need to stick with it?
Yes, you do.
Yeah,
Yes, you do.
then doesn't mean like I have a choice, right?
Well, no, we don't like that.
No.
We don't want that.
No.
I
So
know sometimes there's other circumstances, but you know, a commitment is a
Wait.
commitment.
what if I break my arms and I can't draw in the art class?
I bet Miss Kennedy could figure out something for you to do.
Maybe I could draw with my nose, right?
Heck
Okay, I could stick this in my mouth and
yeah.
do a paintbrush
People
like
can
that.
do that.
Yeah, people do that. You're right. Okay. So I have to stick with it. That's what that means. Even if I don't like it, I stick with it, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Second, tell me about that.
Accelerated math or accelerated reading strategies may be assigned in place of an elective based on your performance on STAR. That means, you know, just you do not sign up for any reading strategies. We don't even have it on there for you to pick, or math strategies. When you take your STAR test at the end of this year, then we're going to get copies of your scores and we're going to look at them. And if it looks like you had a hard time with your STAR test, and that happens sometimes, then we will replace probably again your tech app or youth leadership, and we will put you in a strategies class which helps you in that subject in either math or reading. Okay?
Okay.
But that's our decision, and we'll call your parents ahead of time and let them know, you know, what's going on and what we're thinking, and just bet what would be best to help you.
Okay, but if I take one of those classes, what happens to my schedule?
Then you lose your you'll lose one of your electives.
Oh.
You lose one of your
So I
electives.
need to try really hard so
Yes,
that
you
I
do.
can
Yes, you do.
pass my STAR test. Okay.
Pass your STAR test, and then you can take all of the youth leadership and tech app.
Okay. All right. I'll work hard. Will you work hard?
I always work hard.
Okay.
Always.
Give it your all.
Yes.
All right. Number 3 says every effort will be made to accommodate your choices. However, see how black and bold that gets? We cannot guarantee that all choices will be available due to staffing and numbers of students signing up for a course. So what that means is that we're going to try really hard. Because we
try.
always
Oh my
work really
gosh.
hard. We try so hard. We spend days and nights up here trying
do.
so hard to get you in the courses, but sometimes we just can't.
We just can't. There's not enough
There's
teachers.
just-
There's not enough room.
No.
There's not enough
No.
sections. And we can't
Yeah.
always get
So
you what you want. And it hurts
Wait.
us. We hate it. We hate that.
there's a song.
Which one?
You can't always get what you want. I think it's really old.
I don't know that one.
That's an old song.
I'm too young for that one.
I know you are. You're only 10 years old.
I know.
Golly. So we can't always get you what you want, but we try really hard,
Mhm.
and we really are so sorry when we can't, but that's the way it is.
Okay.
And last but not least, we want you to turn this course selection form into your elementary school counselor.
By March 11th.
And it says, if you turn in your form first to your counselor, that doesn't mean you're gonna get the courses you want.
I know.
It
It's not a
doesn't.
race.
Because
or-
it's not a race. Now, I
No.
know your counselor wants you to get all your choice forms in, but that doesn't mean that we're going to put you in that class just because
Yeah.
you got it in first.
Yeah.
It means that maybe she's going to give you a prize if you turn it in.
Yes. Yes. Talk
Maybe
to your
she'll give you a
counselor.
lollipop
She'll give you a prize. Talk to
or
her. Yeah.
something, yeah. But it doesn't mean that we can get you in your
No.
classes.
No, we can't.
So,
always.
again, we try hard, but we're only human.
Mhm.
Last I checked,
Right.
right? Even though we look kind of
right.
strange.
Let me wind you back up.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm back up again. I'm back to being a human. All right, now what about getting into pre-AP? What are the guidelines?
Okay, guidelines in order to be in your, remember that you have 2 pre-AP classes you can be in. Was it science and social studies?
Yes. No, it was not science and social studies.
Which ones?
It was ELA and math.
ELA and math. Those are your
Yeah.
only 2 options for pre-AP. In order to get into pre-AP, you must complete all the prerequisites. I think that was a hard word for me last
I
year too.
know.
Prerequisite
you need to go
courses.
to pre-AP ELA so you can learn
Right.
how to talk right.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that what kind of prerequisites? What kind of pre?
You need to stop stuttering, Miss Albrecht.
I'm not good at that word.
Just say prerequisites.
Okay, you said it. In order to, there aren't really any that we haven't talked about. The prerequisites for you to take would be, there isn't anything for you to take. It's just talking with your parents and talking with your school counselor
Can you
and
talk
all
to
of
your
y'all
friends
walk
too?
and talk to your friend right here.
All right. Yeah.
She knows which ones need to be in
That's right.
And-
Mhm.
pre-AP.
That's
All right. Demonstrate mastery and level 2 performance. That means you have to show us on your STAR test that you've done very well. Okay, not just barely passing, but you've got to show that your scores are high enough.
Is level 2 like commended?
Level 2 is
or
like commended.
advanced?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes. You
I
have
got
to
it.
get that, and
So
it'll
if I
say
get
that on
advan-
there.
Wait a minute. So if I get advanced, I really should choose pre-AP.
That would be the best thing. I think that would be the best thing.
But
for
what if
you.
I'm scared?
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Oh.
Don't be scared. You can do
what
it.
What if I fail?
You won't. You won't. We have the best teachers, and they'll help you, and they'll do everything they can, and you can go to tutoring,
Oh.
everything you need.
Okay. What's tutoring?
That means you come to before school or after school with your teacher, and you meet your teacher, and you get extra help.
How?
How what?
How do you do tutoring?
You go to see
Do
your
you
teacher.
just walk in and you say, "Hi, I'm here for tutoring"?
Yes, you do. That's it.
And that's it, and she
That's it.
magically knows what I need?
Well, you have to bring your work, and you have to show her what you need.
Oh,
to work
I
with.
need to bring my work,
bring your work.
and I have to show her.
Right.
She doesn't automatically
Right.
know.
Right.
Okay.
You have to tell her.
Okay.
And the third one is meet your placement guidelines in mathematics. What was that one?
Oh, no, they don't have to do that anymore. Yay! So if you want to do pre-AP math,
See, don't
And
you
you
know what? There's look at
don't-
that. We've already
yeah.
making it easier for you.
that's right. Yeah, we're making it very easy for you. So, but if you have scored advanced on your STAR, you really, really owe it to yourself to take the pre-AP classes, because the regular classes will not be challenging enough for you. And what time is recess? In a few minutes,
Oh,
okay?
good. I think it's
I got
lunchtime.
3 more minutes,
Okay.
okay? So, all right. So what if I didn't score advanced on my STAR? Can I still get in? It says here, parents and students who do not meet the criteria can still choose to put their students in a pre-AP course. All right, so if your parents really want you to be in that pre-AP course, then even if you didn't score advanced, then you could still get in. What if I fail in pre-AP because my parents made me get in there and I didn't score advanced? Then what do I do?
Tell them.
Oh, what? Tell what? Tell my parents?
If you don't say that again.
What if I get into pre-AP and I didn't score advanced, but my parents made me get into pre-AP because they wanted me to get smarter, and then I failed? How do I get out?
Then you can have make sure, first of all, you make sure that you talk to your teacher, and then your teacher needs to talk with your parent. Have your parent call, contact, email your teacher. Find out what's going on. Have you been going to tutoring? Have you been doing the extra?
You mean
have you been doing your homework?
Oh, so I have to go to tutoring. If I'm not
That's
doing
right.
well in the class, I need to go to tutoring.
You have to go to tutoring before we would even
Oh.
consider taking you out. If you've done
Okay.
all of that, if your parents have talked to your teachers and you've gone to tutoring and you're still having issues, then we can take you out of a pre-AP and put you in a regular.
Okay. All right. So it's safe to take a pre-AP class
Mhm.
because there's always a solution.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
But I have to always try my best,
Mhm.
and I need to go to tutoring
Mhm.
to get extra help if I'm not understanding the material.
Perfect.
Okay, I got an A. So, but if you get an F at the end of a grading period, we're just going to take you out anyway. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Yankum.
Sounds good. So we've got a couple more minutes. We want you to be sure that you have your parents print their name, your student name, pick the ones that you're taking, math and English, your parents sign, date, and you turn it in, and then you're done with your course selection
it.
form. But
That was easy.
That's
that
it.
was easy.
You'll be a sixth
Yay!
grader.
That's right.
And we're so excited to see you. We can't wait. We'll have an orientation probably later in the spring, and we'll get to meet all of you. So excited.
That's
So
right.
excited. Course guidelines will be on the website soon.
That's
ComelISD.org. We love you. Can't wait to meet you.
That's right.
Bye. Go Mustangs.
Bye. Go Mustangs.
That was easy.